One thing that I always like to say about Democrats, guys, is that they are a party built on the ignorance of their base. Okay, seeing is not believing to them. Okay, they want to tell you that what you're saying is not what you're saying. It's actually the exact opposite of what you're saying. And what Americans are saying right now is that food prices going up, gas prices going up, energy prices are going up. Okay, housing prices are going up, lumber prices are going up. We're seeing prices go up across the board. Okay, but Joe Biden and the White House thought that it would be a good idea to post the most pathetic flex I've ever seen in my life. As the White House posted a braggadocious tweet in which they're basically bragging about the cost of a July 4th cookout being down 16 cents. 16 cents from last year when gas prices, right? The cost to actually get to the store, okay? To actually buy food, to go and travel, to see your family, right? To go on vacation is going up, right? I mean, even the cost to buy a used car, to get a used car is going up, okay? For once in my lifetime, I mean, it might make more sense to get a new car, right, than a used car, considering how elevated used car prices are right now, right? So again, we're living in some crazy times when it comes to inflation and prices as we recover from the COVID lockdowns. But like I said, with all those things being said, this tweet really pissed off a lot of people on the left and the right, okay? Because again, it's tone deaf, right? It really just shows that the Biden administration has no clue what's actually going on and what the American people actually care about, right? They're trying to tell you that it's raining when they're actually pissing on your leg, right? That's what they're trying to do, okay? And the response in the comment section tells you, because people on the left and the right are just like, this is pathetic, right? This is ridiculous, okay? This is nothing to brag about. Now, some people are saying this is not right, but, you know, what I will say is that I do know what Biden got these numbers from, okay? He got them from the American Farm Bureau Federation, in which they're saying that the average cost of a July 4th cookout is down 16 cents from 2020. It was $59.66 in 2020, and now in 2021 it's $59.50. However, the context here is that it's still up. It looks like about $4.62 ish, something like that, right? It's still up about $4 and some change from 2019, okay? But they leave out that context that prices are rising, period, okay? And also on top of that, you know, this is a very carefully curated list of things and items that people buy on July 4th, like, you know, chicken, hamburger buns, pork and beans, stuff like that, chocolate chip cookies, stuff like that. Yeah, they may be going down in price, and I don't necessarily know all the full numbers behind that. But what I do know is that overall inflation and prices, including food, is going up, okay? Which is why so many people got pissed off, because when they go to the grocery store, we all know that we're paying more in food prices. Matter of fact, grocers have told us that you're going to be paying more, that they're going to be raising prices, primarily because of labor shortages and the cost of materials going up. And I've covered that with you guys. So let's read here about inflation, okay? This is from the Wall Street Journal. The U.S. economy's rebound from the pandemic is driving the biggest surge in inflation in nearly 13 years, with consumer prices rising in May by 5% from a year ago. Again, highest surge in inflation in 13 years, and the Biden administration thinks it's a good idea to brag about the cost of a 4th of July cookout going down by 16 cents. Woo! They just so out of touch. The Labor Department said last month's increase in the Consumer Price Index was the largest since August 2008, when the reading rose 5.4%. The core price index, which includes the often volatile categories of food and energy, jumped 3.8% in May from the year before, the largest increase for that reading since June 1992. Consumers are seeing higher prices for many of their purchases, including big ticket items such as vehicles. Prices for used cars and trucks leapt 7.3% from the previous month, driving 1/3 of the rise in the overall index. The indexes for furniture, airline fares, and apparel also rose sharply in May. Okay, so as you can see there, prices on the rise, right? What people say they're seeing in the grocery store and filling in their wallets is actually happening, right? And not only that, while Biden wants to brag about, 4th of July cookouts costing less, these poor millennials, right? And a lot of people are not able to afford homes, okay? Because we're in a housing bubble right now, guys. And part of that is because of the loose monetary policy coming from the feds, but still, okay, it's not like Biden's helping us out. U.S. home prices surged at their fastest pace ever in April as buyers competing for a limited number of homes on the market pushed the booming housing market to new records. The S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller National Home Price Index, which measures average home prices in major metropolitan areas across the nation, rose 14.6% in the year that extended in April, up from an 13.3% annual rate the prior month. April marked the highest annual rate of price growth since the index began in 1987. Home prices have surged this year due to low mortgage interest rates, which is basically what I was telling y'all, which have spurred strong demand and a continued shortage of homes for sale. Many homes are getting multiple offers and selling above asking price. The home price surge is widespread across the U.S., affecting buyers and sellers in big cities, suburbs, and small towns. The median existing home sales price in May rose almost 24% from a year earlier, topping $350,000 for the first time, the National Association of Realtors said earlier this month. Home sales have started to decline in recent months because there aren't enough houses on the market for all buyers looking to buy. Rising prices have also deterred buyers, and many builders are capping sales to manage their costs and production pace. Some economists expect the pace of home price growth to slow as well by the end of the year, but real estate agents say in many areas the market is so fringy with a slight slowdown in activity that wouldn't make a big difference. Quote, "It's been crazy within the last year," said Scott Chase, chief operating officer at Intero Real Estate Services, who is based in Los Angeles, California. "My thinking is this is going to slow down with people being vaccinated and wanting to go on vacation, but it is still incredibly active." While the national pace in price gains is now faster than during the housing boom in the early 2000s, this market is less prone to a downturn, economists say. Ultra low mortgage interest rates means the typical home buyer's monthly payment hasn't risen as rapidly as typical housing prices. Lender standards are also stricter. But rising home prices and limited inventory are making home ownership less attainable for first-time buyers or those with limited budgets. Affordability is worsening, said Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American Financial Corp. That's what will eventually cause housing prices not to continue to accelerate and then eventually begin to slow down. So, yes, housing prices on the rise, okay? And these poor millennials who voted for Biden can't afford homes, right? Because of loose monetary policy, in which the Fed, again, under Joe Biden, is incentivized to continue to do because they want to keep spending money, right? They want to keep spending money, okay? And they basically are afraid to stop pouring fuel on a red-hot economy already because they don't want to hinder the recovery. Like they think that's what happened under Obama, right? They think that Obama's recovery after 2008 didn't happen as rapidly as it could have because their bailout package wasn't large enough, right? The stimulus package wasn't large enough. That's the argument, right? That's what Janet Yellen is thinking. That's what Jerome Powell is thinking. That's why they continue to do this. But like I said, with housing prices going up and, companies like BlackRock buying up all these houses for way above market rates, right? Millennials are getting shut out. Right? Millennials are getting shut out. A lot of first-time home buyers are getting shut out. You got energy prices going up. Everybody knows that gas is going up. Gas is what the highest has been since Joe Biden was last in office, right? And everybody knows when you go to the grocery store, food prices are going up too. But the White House thought it was a good idea to put out this tone-deaf tweet bragging about saving 16 cents at a July 4th cookout. So it just showed you how out of touch the elites are with the American people and just how desperate the Biden administration is to get a W, knowing that inflation is happening rapidly under him. And if it does not start to slow down in a few months, we could see something that is full blown and undeniable at this point, because the feds are arguing that it's only transitory. But we will see, okay, because we're seeing some pretty steep price increases here, right? Historic price increases. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.